Okay, so one of our great integration partners is API Nation. They are integration experts and have created a really simple interface for you to go in and set up the Boomtown to Sisu integration and Sisu back into Boomtown. So the idea here that it's really simple. You can get started here and create an account, then log in. You'll want to come into workflows here and look at the templates. And you have a couple different templates for setting up these integrations. So if you want to just search Sisu, you'll see a bunch of these. This is the Boomtown contacts into Sisu clients. So this is where the leads are hitting hot or pending or closed, or we'd probably recommend hot and pending as the lead stages that you set up, and that will go into Sisu and create those transactions. Also, signed transactions from Sisu syncing back into Boomtown and creating those transaction objects in Boomtown with things such as GCI and paid income, and some of the dates that drive that transaction. Another good one is tracking your Boomtown calls, and then tracking this is calls and dials, and then tracking your meetings. So appointments set in Boomtown as a type meeting or a to-do type meeting will track an appointment set in Sisu. So really simple to set these up. I click on it. I authenticate my accounts. So I have my connections here. I've already connected mine, and you'll be able to connect yours here. I save it, and I say, let's see, let it load for a sec. Select the category that you want coming over. So if I want hot, I'll set this up with hot. If I also want pending, I would just set up a separate one with pending that will pull over your pendings. You don't need to worry about a list, so just leave that blank because you want it pulling over all of them. Sync all transactions on first run. Now be careful with this one. It can be a really cool feature to get a lot of your hot leads into Sisu, but you want to be expecting that. So maybe play around with it, make it work first, and then maybe go in and pull in all those transactions later. Or if you've been using Sisu for a while, maybe you already know that this is what you want, and you can sync those transactions on the first run. So we'll apply that. And then other than that, that's pretty much all you need to do. Just go ahead and hit apply, and that will run the integration for you. And you'll be able to come in and see some different logs. You can set the time that it's scheduled that it runs. So if you want this to run even faster, you can set it down to 5 minutes. And now it's going to run every 5 minutes as opposed to every 15 minutes. These logs will show you each lead as they come through. So that's kind of a nice feature. Now we will go back to the workflows and show you a couple of the other ones, which are even simpler. If I search Sisu again, this calls to Sisu. Once again, use the template, connect my accounts, and then just go ahead and give this a second to load. Select a category, so you can just leave this blank because you probably want it to pull all. Don't select the list because you want it to pull everything. Don't worry about selecting all transactions on the first run. We're good there. I hit apply and it's good to go. So I can do the same thing for for appointment set, and then tracking my Sisu back into Boomtown has a similar workflow. So let's search it again. We're going to do sign transactions back to Boomtown, and let's use the template. Let's connect the accounts. Give it just a sec, and you'll see the trigger here is when it goes under contract in Sisu. So once it has that live under contract date, you can select categories and sources if you want to. You don't have to. Probably leave it blank because you want it pulling all of them, and then run the integration. So really easy to set up. That's the advantage of using one of these integration partners, is that they'll be able to guide you through that process and make it happen. And these integrations should save you hours of time in getting the right and accurate data into your Sisu platform.